Well, I am working on a Sunday today, basically on catch up. I don't always like to work Sundays if I don't have to, but as you can see, we are installing a new radiator in the bathroom here. Now, this is a heating system that we actually did install. So if you remember, this is the Feesman 050. There was a cylinder and everything there. There was a warm air unit downstairs, and we basically did put a towel radiator in here. But obviously when you put radiators over, I think we've got, no, we just do have the one radiator towel there, but obviously putting towels over, you don't normally get the heat out, and unfortunately it's just not warm enough. So we are going to be putting, obviously make sure it doesn't hit the door, but probably going to be putting this single convector radiator there with new EPH valves here. Now, it's a good job I did the heating system here, because I know where the parts go. So again, we had a warm air unit down here, and we basically took the flow and returns to feed downstairs, and that's one of the, well, that is the radiator in the hallway that we did. So so I'm hoping that I can get this lino floor up without ripping it. As you know, it does rip quite easy, because obviously they're made to stay down. But we do have a backup plan. If it does rip, we have somebody that is going to come out and fit a new one, but obviously we're not going to try and rip that. But anyway, let's crack on with it, and hopefully it goes well and I can get back home and put my feet up and enjoy a bit of the day of what I have left of the weekend. So again, we did the full heating system on this job, and something that we always try to do when we do full heating systems is put a little drain off out from underneath the floor. Not many people do that anymore, but it's something that the old boys, which my dad made us do. Always think about if you ever have to come back and do any extra work. So that's a lovely little thing that we've done for ourselves, so I can drain down easy without no mess. So as you can see, we've found the flow and returns here. I did think that they went across and down, but that's the gas pipe that we did there. So it's not the end of the world. Obviously I can tee across. The annoying thing is that we've got some plywood on the floor there, so I'm just going to get my multi-tool, and I thought again that I cut there, but I'm hoping that maybe I can get a piece a full maybe board up to get that up there. And also the lino did come up nice and easy. As you can see, it's just been stuck on the side. The key is with this is to not crease it, because if you do crease the lino, it's an absolute biatch to get out. It always kind of just stays. So so far we're doing quite well. So let's get my multi-tool off, and hopefully it's going to go as smooth sailing as it has so far. Right, so the radiator is on the wall, piped up. As you can see, I've now got the heating on. I'm not sure if you can hear over my voice the air kind of just circulating, travelling around. So while I've got the heating on and I'm testing, I'm going to basically leave these floorboards up while I kind of start putting tools away, and then obviously just make sure I've got no leaks and make sure everything works properly before I do put them boards down. It is a Sunday, of course. I'm kind of overworked and tired at the moment, so mistakes can happen. So I was just thinking, I'll tell you what, the door opens that way, and honestly, if that radiator hits that door, I will kill myself. So if you don't see a second part of this video, you know what happened. Of course, I mentioned about folding the lino. I had to do that in the end because it was just getting in the way. It's really tacky, that floor is, if you've ever worked. So my overalls and everything was sticking to the floor, so just ended up folding it out of the way in the end. Hopefully it will go back down. I'll try not to lean on it or anything, which is when it can crease, etc. So anyway, let's let this test, let's let the heat do its job while I pack up, and then hopefully we can get everything down and you'll see the finished job, and hopefully the door doesn't shut and I'm still alive. Okay, so I am of course still here, still alive, and that is because the door does actually shut. So that would have been extremely embarrassing if I didn't check that. I haven't actually seen how much room we have got. Am I quite tight? Oh no, loads of room. absolutely inches of room. But yeah, I could have gone further over, but it was quite hard to get close to the toilet. I've had to support that floorboard there on getting that up. So we did have a towel radiator here previously, and of course whenever you do put these on, people put towels over and things like that, so it traps the heat. And of course we've got a cupboard here that we didn't want to lose. We did say, look, do we lose that? Do we put, you know, an 1800 2 meter high towel radiator to compensate? And just didn't want to lose the storage that we have already in here. So hence we've gone for putting a new radiator in, and we've just joked about that the toilet roll will be nice and warm before it's used. But that, ladies and gents, that's it of the Sunday edition of of being a plumber and heating engineer, running your own business. It's not for the faint-hearted, this trade. Sometimes you do have promises and things like that with customers, and you don't want to lose people, so of course you've got to make those extra commitments. So that's it. Radiator fitted on a Sunday, working lovely and warm. I'm actually sweating now, you can't really see that, but see you on the next one.